That's a new intro song. Hello and welcome to Under the Hard Hat, a podcast for all things safety. My name is Brian Mesmer at Mesmer Safety on all the social medias. And today is Monday, June 13th. Joining me today is Mr. John Lucas, Regional Safety Manager with Western States Fire Protection. And this week we're going to talk about the weather.
We are going to talk about the weather, Brian. Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it. So being here in Phoenix, what do you think of this weather so far?
Well, I flew in this morning at 7:30 a.m. and it was 94 degrees. It's disgusting.
It's only going to get better from here. You know, it's 9.
But it's a dry heat.
Totally dry heat. Yeah.
Ugh.
Can't even tell.
Well, we're not talking about hot weather today. We're talking about severe weather today. So with the changing of the seasons comes changes in the weather that can sometimes be severe. Now is the time to prepare for severe weather and what procedures should be followed when severe weather hits the project site and or the company office. So what do we need to do? We need to plan for severe weather to hit. The National Weather Service recommends the following when severe weather conditions are present. 1, get inside. If you are outside, get indoors. When thunder roars, go indoors as far as into the middle of the building as possible. Number 2, John,
is get down, get underground if possible, or to the lowest floor possible.
And then lastly, but not leastly, cover up. Flying debris and falling objects are the number one killer when storms hit. So there's 2 things we have to talk about: severe weather at the office and severe weather on the project. Okay. What should I do if I'm at the office, John?
So if you're at the office, API Group Risk Management recommends that practicing your company branch-specific severe weather drills in your offices. So basically, whatever you have planned. So get something planned.
If you don't have a crisis management plan for severe weather, maybe we should create one.
That seems like a great idea. I feel like that should be something.
And usually on the projects, the general contractors and owners we work for, they typically have a crisis weather or severe weather plan once it hits. So make sure that you know what those procedures are. API Group recommends all project leaders know the locations of the nearest public shelter in the event that severe weather hits the job site. And if there is nothing, then we need to, like I said, have our own plan. So again, when thunder roars, go indoors.
I like it. I like it. So when we're talking severe weather, what are some examples of that, Brian? Like, what do you think categorizes severe weather?
Severe thunderstorms could be part of severe weather. Tornadoes, certainly part of severe weather.
Sure. Hailstorms, you think?
Hailstorm, maybe in Phoenix, we could consider a sandstorm severe.
That absolutely. Yeah, those are pretty scary, to be honest.
I've never lived through one.
Well, I mean, hopefully you've never been through one, so you are living, so that's good. But
exactly, I've never lived through one.
Okay, good. So, but absolutely.
So I guess severe weather would be regional.
It's true.
But where I live in Kansas, we talk about tornadoes often. In fact, last week there was a tornado warning that occurred at 2 a.m. I didn't even hear the sirens going off. I slept right through it.
You might want to, think about that a little bit. Set yourself an alarm or turn up your phone for the severe weather warnings. And that's probably a good thing too, to make sure you have that set on your phone. Severe weather warnings,
Usually they come through on the phone. I don't know why it didn't come through, but one way or the other. I lived through that tornado. It was about 2 miles away from the house though. So,
jeez.
We're all fine here. Everything's fine now.
I'm glad you're well.
So if you have questions, you can reach out to your company safety representative, or you can message me directly. Don't forget to like, share, review, and subscribe on your iPhone. And that's as easy as opening up your podcast app, doing the search in the bottom right, searching for Under the Hard Hat. And then once you hit it, you hit the check mark and that subscribes you. Thank you for listening. As always, Mr. John Lucas, be good, be safe.
Always.
If you can't be good, at least be safe.
Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you, sir.